Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Peter's English Podcast, and this is the first wild, crazy live stream with I'm using my professional gear. That means I don't use uh, my mic, my professional microphone with my professional headphones. I don't use my notebook, my gaming notebook for recording this live stream. I don't use any kind of professional gear, and because I decided to start the new era of Peter English podcast, and I can do it thanks to my new gear that I got the new gear from thanks to the uh, Jesus who gave me these Christmas gifts under my Christmas tree. That means I was Jesus. People, I bought for myself my new quadpod with AI tracking. Thanks to it, I can create this very crazy kind of episodes where I don't use anything except my phone connected to my quadpod, and I'm going to start. Uh, I'm going to start eye tracking, and as you can see, it works perfectly. I can simply go everywhere. But Peter, you have forgotten to introduce yourself to your audience. Audience, hi everyone. I'm Peter. I'm 34 years old. I live in Slovakia. Uh, my hobby is learning English, and yes, of course, I've forgotten to read you my new jingle, but don't worry, I want to use it. And okay, I live in Slovakia, as you know. My hobby is learning English, and okay, Peter, let's go. Here is my uh, jingle. This is my slogan. Yes, people, I want to read it from my everything works. Yes, I want to read it from my paper because I want to do it more funny in the more funny way. And let's go. This is my jingle, people. My first official jingle that you can heard from in the previous first official episode of my new era. And we can start, people. Hold your hands. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And as you can see, this was my new jingle, and I can ramble. The truth is that I'm trying every this new stuff, this new kind of episodes because I don't have any listeners, I don't have any views, I don't have anything, and but I don't know if someone can see me right now. Yes, someone can see me because I use profession because I'm on internet, I'm live on Twitch, and people you it's funny, but if you want to stream via your phone, you can use only Twitch app, or you can use I Facebook app, but I'm not sure if you can use Facebook app. But Twitch app is the best app for you if you want to use only your phone. And thanks to my quadpod with activated AI tracking, I can do this kind of episodes. And wait a minute, I'm going to uh, turn it off because I want to see you. I want to see you. Uh, I want to show you. This is the best. This is the best word, Peter, that you have to use. Yes, I know. And yes, I'm repeating myself. And yes, I know that I'm using it because I try to be funny. Yes, people, you can think, oh, Peter is stupid, but it's not. I like Luke's English podcast style of Ramble. Hi Luke, you are my biggest hero, and people, if you can listen serious English podcast about learning English, you can follow Luke's English podcast. It's everywhere. It's about learning natural British English, how it's spoken. Luke is very funny. Luke is very crazy, wild, and educational. And I really recommend you. It's like watching BBC, but better. And yes, you and try LEP Premium. It's about serious teaching English by Luke Thompson. And Luke Thompson is an English teacher from the UK, from England. He teaches, not she. He teaches. He's an English teacher for 15 years. I know. I think he's teaching for 20 years, but he's podcasting for 15 years. People follow Luke's English podcast and listen. I'm doing this only for Luke because it's my hero. I'm doing it for free without paying something from that because it can really help you. And yes, I wanted to show you my Christmas tree that I built in the ground floor of my living room. Yes, here is, people. You can see it. And I'm back. And now I want to activate eye tracking, and yes, it works perfect. And we can continue. And yes, I can tell you that you can listen, except Luke's English podcast. You can listen all is English. It's an American English podcast for learners of English, like Luke's English podcast. It's about American English, American culture, and you can listen to Speak English podcast now with Georgiana, that is about American English and American culture. And people, yes, okay, I want to tell you Merry Christmas, everyone. I wish you Merry Christmas. I hope that you enjoy today's Christmas day, and I hope that yesterday's Christmas Eve was good for you too, because in Slovakia I opened my Christmas gifts on Christmas Eve after Christmas dinner that we had yesterday at 6 a.m. not 6 a.m. 6 p.m. of Central European Winter Time. Yes, people, Slovakia is placed in Middle Europe. We are the part of European Union. Our neighbors are Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Hungary, and Ukraine. Yes, this is my home. I mean Slovakia, and we can continue. What can I tell you about? Yes, I can tell you about yesterday's Christmas Eve in my family. No, it's too personal. I don't know if I can tell you, but I'm thinking, what can I tell you now? Yes, people, this is unprepared episode. That means it's my ramble. Yes, this is the ramble episode. This is the ramble kind of episode where I'm trying to learn English thanks to practicing my speaking skills with preparation, and I try to be natural, and I'm practicing. That means people don't judge me. If you want to judge me, bye bye. But if not, okay. And people, I can tell you about this quadpod that I'm using right now. Yes, this is the very good idea. You don't believe me? I bought this quadpod on the internet, and I didn't know what to do. It was like buying a tank. Yes, it was very funny because I didn't know how to use it. And yes, I read the manual to it, but it wasn't very good idea. I used the help of the AI chatbot Microsoft Copilot that explained me how to use it, and I saw some kind of videos about it, how to connect it, and you don't you don't believe me. I tried how to use it, and I was thinking how to use it, how where to place it, because I wanted to add it here. Wait a minute, I have to turn it off. I mean not the live stream. I mean the. None of you can see my table. Yes, yes, here is my table. And wait a minute, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, we are back, and I wanted to place it near my table, and I want to sit at the corner of my table like a bad schoolboy, and I was thinking, okay, and yes, and I had to tell you that I try to look at myself. I mean, on the display of my record screen of my OBS studio while I'm streaming and recording on Twitch here, and I tried to do it, and it was terrible. Yes, the position of my face was terrible, but then Microsoft Copilot said, I mean AI chatbot, Peter, you have to look at your people, you have to look at the webcam, you have to look at at yourself and into your webcam, because your webcam has to be your lover, your friend. Don't be afraid, because you want to because you want to communicate face to face. And I tried, people. I tried the last two episodes before Christmas were in peep mode. Yes, peep 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 peep. I mean picture in picture, because because I found it on the OBS studio, and I chat with it with Microsoft Copilot, the AI chatbot, about it, because yes, people use AI chatbots. They are great. They can help you with your English. They are like very good AI friends. They were created for helping you. That means you can chat with it in English. It can repair your grammar mistakes. It can find you information on the internet. They are great. They are very good cheerleaders. I really recommend you. And thanks to Microsoft Copilot, I discovered that how to connect, how to start use my Quadpod, and it's great, because as you can see, these crazy wild episodes during thanks that thanks to my Quadpod that is connected to my phone, I can create wild crazy episodes. And thanks to AI chatbot, I discovered peep 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 episodes. That means picture in picture, where this little picture is your webcam, and the biggest picture is about chatting. It can be about any kind of activity. You can chat with AI chatbots. You can show your story like me, because I have one viewer right now. And yes, if you don't know, I'm Peter from Peter's English Podcast. My podcast is about writing, streaming, and recording my own English novel, Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary. And it's about learning English. That means the main goal of this podcast is practicing my speaking skills in English. And it's about motivation, and it's about showing how to learn English in a funny way for the whole world, because I think that how to defeat life without money. Learn English, change your life, because thanks to learning English you can open a lot of doors. You can have better paid job. You can live without language barriers. You can travel around the world. You can meet new people. You can find new love. Everything is possible. You can discover a big world of English content, where you can watch movies and series in English. You can listen to a lot of English podcasts and audiobooks in English. You can create your own English podcast like me and practice. And you can create your own English novel, because how to practice the writing skills. Create your own English novel. Create your own story like myself, that is called Viera the Vampire Girl. Yes, you can find this funny. Yes, I can tell you about Viera the Vampire Girl. It's my comedy sitcom series on Wattpod and on my website petersenglishpodcast.com where you can read. I have it's the comedy sitcom series that has 2 books, 2 seasons. The first season has 1 prologue created by Microsoft Copilot and 30 chapters created by myself. And the second season has 16 chapters and 1 prologue created by Microsoft Copilot, and these 16 chapters were created by myself. Every chapter is different. That means one chapter is one story, and it's about Viera the Vampire Girl and her wild, crazy, interesting stories full of fun, humor, and crazy situations. Because now I want to tell you something about Viera the Vampire Girl. For me, Viera the Vampire Girl symbolizes my fear of the beauty of the girls, because yes, as you know, girls are very beautiful creatures. Girls are very beautiful, and they can use their beauty as the weapon against boys. Yes, they can. Girls can use their beauty for having any kind of boys, and there are like female vampires, and the second inspiration from the novel Dracula by Bram Stoker, where Dracula had very beautiful free female vampire lovers. They were dangerous, beautiful, and they could use their beauty for biting boys and drinking their blood. And I added to the Viera, and I created Viera the Vampire Girl. And why she is Viera? Because she is female vampire. She lives in Slovakia. She is wild like girls, like dangerous, beautiful, and she was strict because I don't have a good experiences with girls, and I decided to make fun of every girl, but it's not something serious. Don't worry. It's about making fun. It's about making fun of girls in general, and Viera is very crazy. She's a dominatrix. She likes to dominate, and I added myself into the story as her boyfriend. Yes, I like to make fun of myself too. And her boyfriend is called Peter, like myself, because I added myself. And Viera dominates Peter. She is very dangerous. She is very beautiful, and she likes to make Peter jealous, because I like to make fun of girls that they use their beauty for making their boyfriend jealous. And I added to my story. But then I was thinking, Peter, your vampire girl Viera is too strict, dominant, and dangerous. And I added to her that she has to be a good partner of Peter. Why? Because I think that the good romantic relationship is about it. Peter, don't be jealous. It's about good. Yes, I don't have any. I don't have. I want Peter, don't be jealous. Simply, I want to tell you that a good romantic relationship is about this situation, that you have to have one. You have to have one hobby. In my opinion, is learning English, doing my own English podcast, and writing my own English novel, Viera the Vampire Diary, and my possible female partner. The girl has to have the same hobby. She has to be learning English. She has to learn English. She has to do her own English podcast, and she has to write her own novel like myself. And I think that my friend has to have the same hobby. That means, but it's not about me. It is only an example. That's all. And I think that every good romantic relationship has to have this option, that you have to have the common and the same hobby, that is learning English. The second thing is that I think that your romantic partner has to follow your dreams, and you have to follow her dreams or his dreams. And I added this kind of romantic relationship to my novel, and yes, and I decided that my favorite female character, Viera the vampire girl, has to be the strongest vampire and the queen and goddess of all vampires and rebels, because I like her because she's my favorite novel, and I did it. Okay, I've been streaming for 20 minutes, and that's it for 20 minutes, and I think I want to end this live stream because I want to create it short. And I've been rambling for 20 minutes without stopping. That's great. I like to ramble in English. You don't believe me, people? I've been rambling. I've been trying this ramble episode for not for ages. I think that I tried it for 1 month or 2 months, and you can yes, in the end of this episode I want to tell you, you can follow my Peter English podcast on YouTube, on Twitch here, or on my Spotify, on my website petersenglishpodcast.com. You can read my novel everywhere. Not everywhere, on my website petersenglishpodcast.com, and on my Wattpod account, where you can read it. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I try to do live stream on Instagram or YouTube, but I cannot, because I don't have 1,000 followers on Instagram or 50 followers on YouTube. Please follow me. I want to have yes, I want to have on YouTube at least 400 million followers. I want to have diamond, golden YouTube play in the future. Yes, I like to make it fun with myself, and yes, I have to have on Instagram. I can have 1 million followers too. Everything is possible. Okay, thank you for your watching, and I want to tell you bye bye.